When I first started my entrepreneurial journey, there wasn't anyone who could guide me or teach me anything. I just had some crazy ideas and my crazy friends. We eventually went to a startup competition, which was held in our institute, and that's how everything started for me. We won the second prize, and I was so happy that I was on cloud 9. But that didn't last long. We had our first setback. We lost everything which we had invested up until now. At first, I didn't know what to do. It felt terrible and helpless, but that didn't stop me from moving forward. Now you are probably thinking why I told you these things, right? So, in today's video, I'm going to break down 7 rookie mistakes that young entrepreneurs often make. Trust me, I have made my fair share of mistakes myself. That's why I'm making this video. We will explore why these mistakes happen and, most importantly, how you can avoid them in the future and set yourself up for success. So stick with me till the end of the video. The very first mistake that every rookie entrepreneur makes is that they fall in love with the idea, but not the real problem. We all have that brilliant idea buzzing in our heads. But remember, an idea is just a seed. It's the problem your idea solves that truly matters. You have to ask yourself that, are you really solving a real pain point for people? That's the fuel that will keep your startup engine running. I have seen many of my fellow entrepreneurs who had brilliant ideas, but never ever bothered about what problems they were solving. They were all doing great at first, but met their demise eventually. So, what I am trying to say here is, before getting lost in the bells and whistles of your idea, validate it. Talk to potential customers. Run surveys, online surveys. You can give out Google Forms or any other types of forms and analyze the data obtained from them and see if there is a genuine need for what you're building. If this video hits 1 million views and 100k subscribers, I'll upload a video about how to start a business with no experience for beginners. I'll help them make their first million, and it will be uploaded in YouTube, so it's obviously free. So hit the subscribe and like button, and don't forget to share. The second and most common mistake that the rookie entrepreneurs makes is underestimating the grind. You're asking me why that is? So here, let me tell you. Being your own boss. That sounds glamorous, right? Freedom, flexibility, champagne brunches. Yeah, about that. Prepare for the hustle, my friends. Building a business is a marathon, not a sprint, okay? Be ready for long hours, late nights, and the occasional, frequent feeling of wanting to crawl under a blanket. Yes, it's true. I myself felt these feelings when I first started my entrepreneurial journey. Before that, I thought it would be easy. No, the reality was not like that. Even if you have these amazing AI tools, which can replace some of the human works, it's definitely hard to maintain your timetable. If you want to gain something, you have to sacrifice something as well. You have to work rigorously. You have to maintain your health by doing workout. You don't have any time to waste. Others may be playing outside, watching TV, PlayStation, and doing all other fun activities. But you have to see through the end of the tunnel. You may be alone, but you have to work so hard and reach the end goal. Then the day will come where you don't have to do anything, but your money will grow. The third common rookie mistake that everyone makes is going solo all the way. You might be a superhero, but even superheroes need their trusty teammates in the chair. Building a business is no solo act. Surround yourself with talented people who complement your skills and weaknesses. Delegate tasks, share the workload with everyone, and learn to trust your team. And this way, your business will flourish. Or even if it fails, will not fall, because if there are 4 to 5 pillars which helps to maintain a building, and even if one of them cracks or even breaks a little, it will not affect the whole building. You'll have the time to reconstruct the parts where it's faulty. You get what I'm saying? To avoid these kind of circumstances in your journey, the first thing you should do is build your network. Then attend industrial events, and don't be afraid when asking for help. Remember, collaboration is the key. Before going to the fourth mistake, let me share one of my experiences with you. For my first startup, when it started generating income, we were quite happy. But soon the generated money disappeared into the thin air. No one knew what happened. And this is what happens when ignoring finances. Why I said this? Because the fourth mistake that everyone makes is ignoring money matters. Money makes the world go around, and that's especially true in the world of business. Don't be afraid of numbers. Learn the basics of finance, create a budget, and track your expenses. Remember, you can't have a successful business without knowing where your money is going. As a famous entrepreneur and the author of the book Rich Dad and Poor Dad, Robert T. Kiyosaki said, "It's not how much money you make, but how much money you keep, how hard it works for you, and how many generations you keep it for." Nowadays, anyone can make money if they want, but it's volatile. If you're not financially literate, you lose every single penny you have amassed. To make things easier and to avoid these kind of circumstances in the future, you can take financial literacy courses or consult with a financial advisor and maybe use some budgeting tools to stay on top of your finances. The next mistake is failing to adapt and pivot. This is where most of them loses it. The business world is a whirlwind, and your plans will need to adjust with it sometimes. Don't be afraid to pivot. Be flexible. Listen to your customers and adapt your strategy based on the feedbacks and the market trends. Remember, the most successful businesses are the ones that can roll with the punches. My suggestion, or you could say a tip, is that you track your results, conduct regular market research, and be open to change course when necessary. Then you can avoid these kind of circumstances from your life in the future. The sixth mistake that most of you guys makes is neglecting marketing and branding. No matter how great your product or the service is, nobody will know until you shout it from the rooftops. So develop a solid marketing strategy, build a strong brand identity, and get your message out there. Remember, a good marketing isn't just about selling. It's about building relationship with your customers. For that, you have to first understand and analyze the market trend and compare the trends and your niche. If it looks good, you can move to the next step. What's the next step? It's marketing. Make the world know that you're doing something. Online marketing, mouth-to-mouth marketing. You can use any of those marketing strategies or to get publicity. Create a hype for your product, whatever it is. If you have some money to spend, there are many good marketing agencies out there which will do that job for you. Otherwise, you can use online services for digital marketing, which will be relatively cheaper. In today's digital age, a strong online presence is a non-negotiable factor. Uncover the secrets of effective digital marketing, including social media, search engine optimization, SEO, and content creation. You can also utilize social media platforms, content marketing, and influencer partnership to reach your target audience. The seventh and last mistake that I'll be mentioning today is giving up too soon. Throughout my entrepreneurial journey, from the time when I started my first startup, there were many hard setbacks that I had to face. Not once, not twice, but many times. So there will be setbacks, challenges, and days when you want to throw in the towel. But remember, success rarely comes overnight. You may make mistakes, but make sure that you don't repeat the same mistakes ever. So learn from your mistakes, dust yourself off, and keep pushing forward. At first, I also had a time when I thought that startup and entrepreneurship is not for me. Let's do something else. Let's get some job and be happy. But I had my teammates, or you can say my friends, they had my back. They told me, no, a job will not make you happy. You don't belong there. Now I can say I'm reaching my end goal. By saying these things, what I want to say is surround yourself with positive people. Celebrate your small wins and focus on progress, not perfection. Schools and colleges always teaches us don't be a jack of all trades and be master of one. But I say that's the dumbest thing ever. Yeah, ever that you can do. You have to know a little bit of everything, or I say it's hard to be successful. So, there you have it. The 7 rookie mistakes that young entrepreneurs often make, and how to avoid them. Remember, everyone makes mistakes, but it's how you learn and adapt that truly defines your success. So, stay hungry, stay humble, and do not forget the way you came. Never forget those who stood with you and who has helped you. And never stop chasing your dreams. That's the last warning. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and a subscribe for more content like this. And leave a comment below with your own entrepreneurial experience. And I would like to hear from you.